Dear college students, graduates, it is sad that you are paying money to get an education that does not work. It is sad to see your parents scuffling and suffering to give you an education that the scripture says to the wise and the prudent man that he will make the wisdom of this world as foolishness.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
It has happened right in front of your face.
Yes, sir.
Let me show you. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All of these colleges give out doctorate degrees.
That is right. Think about that.
Universities, pardon me.
Yes, sir.
And we pride ourselves. I'm Dr. So-and-so. I'm Dr. So-and-so. And we walk different. We talk different. Because I'm Dr. So-and-so. To use the name doctor implies not only that you are a master of your discipline, but that you now have acquired such mastery that you can heal the problems posed by the evolutionary development of society and the problems that come along with that development. Well, doctor, you have a doctorate in sociology, but the society is sick.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Heal it, doctor. And the doctor's eyes roll back in his head because there's nothing he learned on the AU complex or at Harvard or Yale or at Oxford or the Sorbonne in Paris that will allow you to heal the problems of the society. Sorry about that, doctor. Looks like you need one. I am, you say, a doctor of psychology. I'm a clinical psychologist. People going crazy all around us. The pressures of this society are driving children to distraction, much less the adults. Even the doctor himself can't handle his own stress. The doctor is snorting coke. The doctor is taking pills. Doctor, physician, heal yourself. I'm a medical doctor. I'm a surgeon. I'm an eye, ear, nose, and throat specialist. Good, doctor. Doctor, you don't live any longer than your patients, and it looks like you're dying even younger than your patients. Are you really a healer? Or do you need some healing yourself? Talk to me. You say, I am an economist. I have my doctorate in economics. But you have a problem with garbage. You don't know where to dump your garbage. A barge was running up and down the Atlantic Ocean trying to find some place to dump some garbage. But God recycles everything.
Yes, sir. That's right.
But you don't want to learn from the best knower. He's the master economist, but you don't want to learn from him.
Come on. Come on. Tell him.
You scientists claim that religion is all foolishness. But I'm a scholar, I'm a scientist, I'm a mathematician. Study the mathematics that this universe is built upon. This is why God lets you get out in space with $1.5 billion telescope. He wants you to get a peep at His majesty. He wants you to see why death is everywhere. Because man in his arrogance thinks he knows and wants to put God out of the classroom,
Yes, sir.
God out of the society, God out of the family, God out of the marriage, God out of everything that God is the author and origin and sustainer and evolver and the nourisher of. We are trying to push him out. No wonder we have to stop the killing. Well, I am not one of those doctors. I have my doctorate in theology. I'm a divinity student. Well, let's not go no further, Reverend. Because the condition of your flock is a witness against your theology. Are you listening? I'm going to say it again, Reverend. The condition of the people is a bearer of witness that the theologians have to study theology all over again. Why do I say that? Don't get angry with me. I want to straighten out the head of the classroom before we begin to teach. We are sitting around arguing with each other religiously, dividing the flock of God with our foolishness. Well, Moses is the man. No, it ain't. It's Jesus, honey. No, it ain't. It's Muhammad, honey. No, it ain't. It's Abraham, honey. No, it ain't. It's Ra, honey. No, it ain't. It's our man, honey. Well, just a minute. My religion say. Well, what religion you in? Well, my religion say. Silly children dividing the people of God. God doesn't have many religions. He's one God. He's not the author of confusion. He's the author of peace. How did we get so confused? It's all right, Reverend, we're going to be friends. Because I'm not just talking about Christianity. I'm talking about Islam. I'm talking about Buddhism, Judaism, Hinduism, Taoism. I don't care what your religion is. Look at the condition of the people. And the people bear witness, you don't have no religion. What do we have?
Go ahead, tell us. Tell us like it is.
We have rituals that have outlived their usefulness. We have scripture that we have evolved beyond the past scholarship and its exegesis of Scripture. The masses have evolved beyond ritual and the need for it. The masses have evolved beyond the old tired misunderstanding of Scripture. The masses have evolved beyond the fear of death and the fear of a devil, and even the fear of the kind of God that religion represents. The masses want answers to their questions. The people want solutions to their problems. The people do not want emotional rhetoric. The people want truth. And Jesus said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." Look. Well, just a minute, Farrakhan. I thought you were a Muslim. I am. But what does that mean? One who submits to do the will of God. That's what I am. And I'm not that because an Arab named Muhammad brought the Quran.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not that because Jesus taught, not my will, but thine. I'm not that because Abraham submitted to God. I am that because God created me in the nature of obedience to his will. I don't need nobody to convert me to nothing. I am that I am. Conversion is your vanity. I don't need to be converted. I need to be taught.
Yes, sir.
I don't need to be converted. I need to be fed.
Yes,
and if you feed the nature in which I am created, then I will grow in faith. Not only to be a human being, but I will grow in faith to be a divine expression of the Creator. And with faith, multiply, grown in humility, I will, in touch with the Creator, draw from his eternal wellspring of knowledge and solve the contemporary problems of our time. But we'll have to be put in a humble way for God to be able to teach us out of the way that we are frozen in, that has meant our death and the death of human beings, where human beings are not really human, but we are beasts in human form. The Bible writers don't even give the rulers of the world the credit of being human. The Bible closes with 4 beasts. And those beasts had mastered and captured the people of God, so that the people of God had the mark of the beast in their forehead and in their hands. When you deprive another human being of what God has demanded for him, freedom, justice, equality, you're making yourself a beast. when you deprive another human being of knowledge that would allow him to grow and manifest his divine nature, you who deprive have become a beast, and those whom you teach become savages. And what is a savage? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that a savage is a person who has lost the knowledge of himself and is living the life of a beast. Why do you have to tell human beings to stop the killing? Because you're no longer human. You lost your human qualities coming under the teaching and the mastery of a beast. A beast is a human being who does not respect divine law. And when a human being does not respect divine law, they move according to their appetites. So if I move out of my land and come into your land and say your land is my land, and then kill you on your land and take your land, what am